go. That's quick. Let me check. Can you hear me at least? I'm just checking. Can't watch now. Can you just make sure you post this? Hey Matthew, you're always quick. My mic is low. Yeah, usually I raise the voice afterwards. Let me see if I can do something about that. I was afraid of that. If I talk like this is better? Damn. Only goes up to 100, huh? How do I do this? Properties. No. I don't think I can do. Yeah, I can see it's very low at the moment, but I don't think I can do much about it, to be honest. Let me see. I did have a tool for that. What's it called again? Game music is too loud? It's actually pretty low, but hey Rob, how are you, mate? Yeah, I know my mic is having this problem all the time, and for videos I keep using handbrake to, I think to 9-fold my volume. Somehow my mic, yeah, I'm an OBS, indeed. Well, Streamlabs OBS. Still figuring out the stuff. Go to filters on mic input, okay? No filters applied. Add a filter. Gain. Filter name gain. Let me do it here. Like this? Is this going to, this is probably going to help. What's a decent value? Let's just put it like this. Done. Is this better? Nice. Thanks, Ron. Thanks, man. Is this loud enough, or should I put it a little bit higher? Or lower? Alright. That's a lot better. Thanks, man. Okay, great. Thanks, man. Thanks for the $2. So, someone wanted to know the prices of this stuff. So if you're still doing leadership on Toons, make sure to save up these bandit camp clues, because they give a lot of credit. And district maps also, by the way. I think this is also leadership, right? Somehow the old leadership stuff gives a lot of credit here. I mean, what is there? Is there a max? I saw a different value here. Yeah. No, I'm not using Restream, just Streamlabs OBS. I wanted to check something. I keep using the retainer vanilla, but I understood from someone that the other retainers seem bugged. So let me copy. I can't see for a second what you guys are saying, but I'll be back. In case you were interested in doing that. What do you mean by that? Using Restream? I think with Restream you can use Twitch and YouTube at the same time, right? Let's take, I think 14 is new. It says snapped. Oh, I need to check that. Are they really going to take that away from us? That would suck. No, last comment before last. Can you only see last? No, I can see many comments. Oh crap, I'm here. Oh, that's nice. I should have moved on live, but yeah, I cannot do that right now because the game is down. Let me see, the rod is snapped. Yeah, it says snapped, indeed. Good catch. Once a magnificent quality fishing pole. Fishing merchant and Twilight Tour will be willing to refund the purchase. Seems like we either don't get fishing anymore in the Winter Festival or we have to make a new one. That's not nice. Last Winterfest I got 7 of those. Ah, great injury. Hi Looney. How are you? Huh. Somehow my view counter is not updating. At least here it says 0.
Protector's enclave. Ah, adventurer. I was hoping.
Yeah, indeed, me too. I actually was waiting to be able to stream, and I noticed I could log in, so let's just play a bit on the previous server. I wanted to do some stuff here anyway. thanks for the subscription, man.
Is this a joke? You can't do this to me.
I really hope that... hi, James. I really hope that when MOD15 goes live, we'll be able to skip these cutscenes, because they take quite a long time, and if you have to run 53 tunes to this, that's annoying. My main class is Hunter Ranger. I play mostly on my Hunter Ranger. I think PC is still down. At least I did. Typically on Discord I see an unread message that the server's back up, so I think they're still down. Hey, Castle Troy. Alright. So I heard from someone that column is broken, so let's try that one. Let's see, this is still the same. Let's do jewel crafting. Take a look. Let's get the only level 70 artisans that we can get. I'm not going to... Hey Kaylee. Hi Kevin. 16.3k item level. Nice, man. Yeah, the Guardian Fighter also does quite some damage, depending on how you build him. Let's just accept these. But yeah, combat, I really like the damage. I am interested to see what Trapper is going to do with all the buffs that have been added. Let's see, professional starter kit. Kaylee, are you the one from the retainer bug? Ah, yeah. I'm looking for that now. I have Callum right now. Ah, okay. Yeah, Rob makes some really nasty Guardian Fighter. No idea how they do that. Craft an item. Okay, this is really multitasking. Alright, what do we have here? Minus 50 commission. Okay, at least we have something like that. Keep singing, man. Maybe I should get you some volume here as well, that you can sing for the stream. Order an item, yep. Okay, this is going to take a while. It's the annoying one. Let's see, plus 25 speed. Let's do this one. Just one is enough. Yeah, Looney, indeed. Somehow they have very high single target damage, but I think combat still beats them over a whole dungeon, because the 3.1 million is constant damage, and Guardian fights, they have very high burst damage. Oh, Matt. Damn. Yeah, that sucks. Well, at least they got a 5% buff recently. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. It's for bosses. One phasing bosses. Yeah, hi Vikash. At least I think that's pronounced correctly. Yeah, finally, I got my glass fiber internet on Monday, I think. So finally I can stream. With the 2 Mbit that I had before, it's not really possible. At least not good quality. Huh, interesting. Yeah, Guardian Fighter's very good in PvP. Thanks, Eclipse. Man, I have 23 viewers. Holy crap. Why doesn't it show it in my view counter? 28. Holy shit. I guess it helps that the servers are down. Still need to work on my turn to get same level as Guardian Fighters. Oh, you're struggling with Guardian Fighters in a dungeon? Interesting. Sand Monkey, maybe you have to talk to Rob. He knows how to do that. I'm pretty sure. Ah, cool. Vikash. Right. Kevin, I can't wait for the new mod. Really like your vids. Recommended you to Mini-Me last night. Oh, okay. Thanks, man. I wish I could rush these. But yeah, if... let me see, who was it again? If Kaylee is right, I shouldn't get the option to trade in my resources or tools. 32 now. Wow. Half 1 bar. Hi Joshua. Joshua? It's not Joshua, it's Joshua, I think. Greetings back, man. Hey, maybe, no problem. No problem. Thanks all for coming, man. Really cool to see so many people here. I guess it helps that the servers are down, but thanks. I think I'm going to just go on another one. Let's do a giveaway. Huh. What do you want to give away, Rob? Or you mean I should give away something or what? What I'm gonna do? Well, I want to see some things on preview. I will be dead on this character as well, by the way. I want to check a couple of things on preview, and if people have questions, I can show something live. And of course, it's an Ask Me Anything, so... Release. Is it easy enough to upgrade that workshop? The first upgrade is pretty easy. You just have to create a couple of +1 items. Plus of the workshop level 3 costs you 500 credits that you have to trade in near the auction house guy, and workshop 4 costs 5 million credits. You can also use AD, but I don't recommend that. I don't have an unbound forge hammer, I think. At least I think you mean on preview, right? Let's give away. I have to read back. 1 second. What are you going to do? Yeah, I answered that, I think. Yeah. I have stream guest number between 1 and 136 now. When stream server goes back, we send prize. I will contribute. Let me see for that four-chammer. What new profession will you use to make bows for hunter rangers? I think it's artificing, right? Or is it leather working? Let me see. I don't have a forge hammer anymore, I think. Let's put this here. I don't think so. Maybe on one of my other tunes. I have some storage tunes on preview. Eclipse, there are some guilds on preview indeed. Quite a lot actually. But on most of my tunes I do not have a guild. Hi Ruski. Ruski, I guess. Thanks for the follow, man. Hi, I'm done. Yeah, I like it also, I guess. It's 41, Jesus Christ. 500k credit, easy to get on alts. Well, I did it a couple of times and I did it usually by making the... Oh crap. Let me go back to that one character so I can show you guys. The credits are pretty easy to make. Typically well, on the tunes where I did it. Ignacio, thanks for the sub, man. On the tunes where I got it, I made I think some of these potions. You have to check which potions are requested by the trade-in lady. But you make 12 at a time, and if you make a +1, which is not that difficult to make because you can use a forge hammer here, you get 12 times, I think 750 per recipe, so it's pretty fast. Anthony, thanks for the sub, man. Kali Gold. Kali Gold has a guild, do you mean that, Kevin? Why does the candy you get by using the mask from faction have a low drop? I also don't know, Joshua. I got like 6 or 7 last night. It was really slow. And I checked a couple of maps. I checked Dreadring, but also the Stronghold map and Well of Dragons, where the enemies are a little bit higher level. It seemed that they dropped a little bit more there, but also not very fast. Getting 50 will take hours, I think. No idea why it's so slow. Winners who guesses the number I'm thinking of between 1 and 100. PC only, I will need the handle. Huh. Unsub and sub again. See your name on the screen. I don't know if that works, Vikash. I think there's some kind of filter on YouTube for that. Is new profession starting today? No, it's not starting today. New professions is starting when MOD15 is introduced. Is there a new vendor that you buy superiors for a new currency? Well, there is. Let me check if this is ready. It is. So let's see if this guy is bugged for me as well. Ha! So it did work. Welcome back, Vikash. Clean up and repair the workshop. I don't remember getting... yeah, here. Kaylee, I think it was. It is working for me in column. I don't know why it didn't work for you. Oh yeah, Kali has a preview to-do list indeed. I also want to make a video like that. I'm on preview maybe, indeed. I spent 1 hour killing on Omo, only got 3 candies. Well, that's very little. Got more trophies from hunt marks than candies, so sad. Well, on Well of Dragons it worked a little bit better for me. Maybe you can try that one. But indeed, it's very slow. Hi Tobias. How do I get the mask? I need forgetting a new artifact from this event. Was muss ich machen, die Maske zu kriegen? To get the mask from the witch, I think you need to sign with the witch. I don't know if the event is also active on preview. MOD15, Mike, it's MOD15, but Mastercraft recipes are mostly the same. Some common resources are gone, and they have been replaced with some other common, easy to get resources. But most is the same, and there are some other recipes added as well. So let me see, the witch mask. Let's go down here. I think if you want to get the witch mask, you have to talk. Oh wait, this is the visage. That's not the mask. I don't know. Success rate for Masterwork 2 recipe. The success rate, let me check. So let me just pull this up. Masterwork 2 recipes, you mean, or the Masterwork 2 items? Masterwork 2, the success rate base without any supplements is about 76%, and I think, oh, this is with a total proficiency of 985. Was I in alchemy? Agnieszka, thanks for the sub. Thanks, man. Or girl? I don't know. But yeah, about 76% base. But if you get the dab hand skill, you actually have a little bit of a virtual higher chance, because sometimes you get double results. So that negates some of the times that you don't get a result. So in the end, you have about, I can go here. I didn't add it up here. But the chance in total is not that bad, especially if you add the new supplements, which give 100% or 100 proficiency added. I think you can get above 100% on average. Devs have taken notice about candies. I believe they're going to fix it. That would be nice, because it's way too slow. 50 is way too much. Actually spammed through everything and chose the dude with the pumpkin hat. Oh, yeah, I think I got the Groot guy here, this one. So if you want to be on my team, you need to talk to, I forgot his name. He's now a commoner because I have to talk to something else. $3K gold ore. Well, the resources are actually very expensive right now. Gold ore. I don't know if it's better to wait. I'm not that good with the prices, to be honest. 2 to 5K. Not sure. I don't know where you heard that, man. But the prices are already going up quite a bit. I mean, the item that I need to craft for the quest that give the epic tool. Oh, for the epic tool. You're a savage. Hey Nick, man. Welcome to the stream. Cool to see you here. Thomas, I will share that Excel sheet. I will, but it's not finished yet. Son, thanks for coming. No problem that you're a little bit late. I'm not like, well, I'm live for half an hour already. Almost 50 watching. Jesus Christ. Kevin, indeed, you need a lot of gold. I have how much gold here? Well, this is only 15. I have most in my bank, but I think I have about 40,000 gold on life. Quite a bit. He means the tier 2 completion. You mean the legendary tool? For instance, this one? Oh, I don't have a guy for this one. What did I take? I think jewel crafting. So if we go here, the set, that's the one. So if you look at this, you already have a 75%. Damn, chat is going fast. Is PS4 up yet? 12. PC is online. Oh, cool. Min set. Yeah, the min set, so it's 75% base, but you can add supplements. Well, this doesn't give anything extra, but you can get supplements and you can get this value up to, I think, about 1100. Maybe a little bit more with the +1, but you can get a very high percentage here. Probably about 85%. So it's a lot better to do these Masterwork 2 unlocks after mod 15 if you haven't done it yet. Celestial back video and new mod rates the same. I haven't tested it, Lance, but I could do that. I actually opened my Celestial bags recently, but not in a video, because I already made 3 videos about that, I think. No Twitch stream. Sage, no. This is my first stream. I want to take it slow. First, YouTube only. Maybe at some point I will add Twitch as well. No one guessed yet. Come on, guys. Just 100 numbers. Oh, you will not. You have a common tool. You don't have a hammer. Well, if this is the tool that you get if you start Masterwork. So you will have this tool, and with this starting tool for Masterwork 1, for the starting recipes, you still have a 57% chance. So that's still better than the, I think, 35% you have base before mod 15. Oh, son, you wanted to see the rings, the necklaces, right? These necklaces have been buffed and now give 1800 power and 1400 recovery. So these are going to be very, very nice on your pets if you need a neck piece. You have subtracted a tier tooth though. You're looking at the percentage. Someone who has the tool unlocked. Well, Nick, this tool you get when you start with Masterwork 1. So you should have this tool if you are doing the Masterwork quests. And I think indeed it's going to be very easy to unlock Mastercrafting now. Hey, Matthew, congrats, man. You got the ultimate enchanting stone. What's percentage no tool until to completion? Yeah, that's what I mean. This is the tool that you get for starting Masterwork. Can you make your own gold coins to buy things? I think the dev said that you can craft something like raw gold ingots or something like that. Maybe here. raw gold ingots, and these you can sell. But no, this is just 50 copper. Not 100% sure, to be honest. But if you want gold, go right now to your guild stronghold and buy the moon sea salt at the bloomery and sell that to a vendor. That's by far the quickest way to make gold. I want some item. Yeah, Nick. A lot of people will complete master crafting very easy now with this chance, 57%, and I guess they will use some kind of supplement, so it will be above 60% even. It will be a lot easier than the 35% that we have right now. Yeah, indeed, son, those stats are really nice indeed. You have a couple of different ones. You also have power and armor penetration here for a neck piece. And I think two of them were the same. You have recovery, regeneration. Nobody's going to use that one. Power crit also for DPS tunes. I think this will be very nice on my tiger. Hit points and deflection. I think the medic and rate are exactly the same. Power and recovery. And I also told that to the devs so they can maybe make some more variation here, so we can have something else. Restoration necklace is power and recovery, so this is also nice for DC, for example. And the wards, hit points and power, not that great for a companion. The rose gold rings, double slots. But yeah, I think you want here the Masterwork 3 or 4 and 5 recipe rings, which are now level 560. Let me see. Did they add gem cards for guild donation? The gem crates, I think these are the AD crates. They are an gathering, and we have one other crate, that's the gold crate, which is in alchemy or artificing. I think artificing. Oh no, in alchemy. So in alchemy you have the transmuted gold. We don't have a gem crate yet. Hey Anthony, I'm doing great. How about you, man? So, one more thing that people were asking for a lot is the black ice. So, let's go there. Hi Kim, how are you doing? Icewind Dale. I actually haven't seen this store myself yet. Will you still be able to power level professions, hustle? Yes, you can, but you will have to replenish your I forgot the name now. Your morale with AD. I'm also fine, Kim. Thanks, man. Or lady? I think you're a lady. Not sure. Sorry if I got it wrong. Yeah, I think they still need to add some stuff to the professions, son. I don't think they're only going to give us 2 crates. Wait, am I lost already? Oh yeah, I'm coming from the other side. Oh, you're a guy. My bad. So, what the dev said is that we have a guy up here. We have a black ice forge. And here we can get, well, here we can get the overload enchantments. And what's this? Rune Fort Kit. Here we can make the better pick, but there's no gear here anymore, sadly. So for people who want to get the gear for transmute, I guess, you have to get it now, because we cannot get it anymore later on. Oh, another question we had for the Black Ice resources. They are not, so here is Black Ice Core, for example, Black Ice Sliver. They are not brown, they don't have a brown edge, so they are just live, they will not disappear as far as I can see. But yeah, here's the place where you can still get the enchantments at least. Yeah, Kim is a little bit of a tricky name. It can be a guy or a girl. Oh, thanks, Kim. I don't see it yet, but I think I will get a notification of that real soon. Okay, Kevin, good, have fun. So I checked that. Oh yeah, the witch mask. I think that's probably here, right? No, I need to be in here. Oh, this is the horse mask. I don't see a witch mask. Vikash, there is no gem crate for guild donation yet. So we only have AD and gold. AD in gathering and gold in alchemy. I'm from Germany, actually. Well, originally I was born in the Netherlands, but I live in Germany nowadays. And one of my parents is also German. So I'm half German, half Dutch. Nick, masterwork weapons seem to be best in slot in MOD15. The masterwork 3 weapons are actually item level 560. And with the +1 they go up to 570. And you can also exalt them, I think, which will raise the item level to actually 590. I don't have, wait, I can go back to another character. So I think I have, yeah, I have the +1 weapon here. So you can see that the weapons also have a +1 version. And you can also, so this is already 550, but you can also exalt your weapons. And the the Masterwork 3 weapons, let me see, in here there's Masterwork 3 weapons. So this Masterwork, this is level 515. Let me see in here. But the weapons are level 560. And these are still 500, 520. Do we have them somewhere here? I'm afraid I cannot show that at the moment. But masterwork weapons seem to become best in slot indeed. So the primal weapons are still level 520 exalted, and masterwork is quite a bit higher, up to 590 I think, as I said, but that also means your weapon damage will be a lot higher. Yeah, son, I guess people who will still want to use the Black Ice enchantment stuff can still do that. For support classes, I guess. Make 2 at a time? Well, in professions, I guess. Well, I think it's an instant creation, actually, at that forge. But I'm not sure what you mean. Nice, my guild leader from Germany too. Yeah, I think actually the community in Germany for this game is pretty big. At least I hear quite a bit from people from Germany. Titan Steel. Yeah, Titan Steel is Masterwork 2, right? So Titan Steel is level 560 max. For some reason this is 540. This is 515. Didn't they fix this yet? Well, I guess you need to level it up. But why is this green one 540? That's weird. The witch mask is by the big tree. Oh, by the big tree. Born in Thailand but live in Sweden. My dad is Swedish. I'm half Swedish and half Thai, and a bit German. Jesus, that's quite diverse, Kim. So your mother is Thai and German then? The witch mask is by the tree. Not sure what you mean. I know there's a witch here, but on the stronghold. Ah, yeah, of course. On the strongholds. Waist set, next sets. Ranger. So here you can see 560. Offhand is also 560. Exalted is 570. So Exalted only adds 10, I guess. So I'm not sure what happens if you have a +1 of these and Exalted. Is it 580 then, or are they... Because the +1 is also 570, I guess. But yeah, as you can see here, the weapon damage of Exalted Primal versus Exalted Bronzewood, that's quite significant. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for this one. Maybe I'm just going to wait for mod 16, because they're going to add new weapons in there as well, I've heard. But mod 15 definitely will have Masterwork weapons as best in slot. Ah, cool, Janek. Janek? Is that actually together, or which part of Germany? East, west, north, south? I'm from the west part. So tier 3 master crafting weapons are better than tier 5 weapons? What do you mean by tier 5 weapons, Nick? From that side. So the dad side is also German and Swedish. Yeah, that's a little bit closer together, I guess. Look at Tide still in collection. Maybe it's bugged. Let me see. So these are also already 540. Also 540, 540, and 480. Okay, don't upgrade past epic, please. What the fuck? That's just stupid. Okay, the offhand is correct. But this one is not. Alright. But these are definitely bugged. I guess they have to be a lower item level at green and 540 at legendary. Von der Seite des Vaters. Yeah. Oh, you also speak German. Cool. Right in the middle, Lower Saxony. Okay. Well, Germany is pretty big, so... Bronzewood is tier 5, Titan Steel's tier 3. Oh yeah, that's also how you can see it. Sometimes people also talk about Masterwork 3. And Masterwork 2 to differentiate Titan Steel and Bronzewood, but this is also how you can see it indeed. More than Pichus Gaming, your videos are really awesome. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. I really appreciate the support. What's the time in Germany right now? It's 20 past 9 in the evening, so PM. It's pretty late. Masterwork armor. It's all up to 540, except for the weapon here. I need to report that, I guess. And I thought Exaltation adds 20, but at least here, 520, 520. Oh, it doesn't show. This doesn't have Exalted. That's stupid. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Is there a new vendor? Oh, yeah, the vendor. Yes, you asked that. Frozen Rare, Masterwork. Starting it is definitely easier in mod 15. So I will come back to that question in a second. So this is the vendor where you can buy superiors for these incentives. Not sure how to get them yet. You can also get companion upgrade tokens and a lot of cool stuff in here. So ultimate enchanting stones, runic bags. But this will be added in some kind of upcoming event, has been said. But let's just hope we get enough of these incentives so we can actually buy something. Because 100, if we get 50 per event, that's not very cool. So Frozen Rare, Masterwork, I actually just showed that already. Masterwork, the recipes for Masterwork 2, so unlocking Masterwork 3 is actually the biggest hurdle for unlocking Masterwork, because you have to make a legendary item which you cannot buy and is very expensive typically. I'm talking about, for example, is there something in here? Let's take Artificing. The Drums of Panic, for example. Right now on live, if you have a Forge Hammer and 3 epic tools, so you're not rich enough to get a legendary tool, you have a 35% of building this. And if you don't make it, you lose a lot of resources. And for mod 15, you can use the Forge Hammer if you have that, so that's the same situation actually, and you will have a 76% base actually. So that's already 40% higher, and if you use a supplement, you can actually get this above 80%. So there's a big difference between 35 and 80%. So if you're starting with Masterwork 1 and 2, so if you're doing Masterwork 1, 2 and 3, it's a lot easier in mod 15. This is just with the Artisan and the Forge Hammer. If you don't have a Forge Hammer, by the way, you can use this Picatrix, because this is the one that you get if you open Masterwork 1 and you do the first recipes, you get this Picatrix, and then you still have a 58%. PvP build, my builds on my channel. I'm still using most of my cake builds. Colon, what happens with the current profession assets once the mod drops? I actually showed that already on a video, but I can show it again. The old assets can all change into major bills of labor. the normal assets, so everything except leadership, can be traded in for 20,000 credits each. Heroes, so leadership bills, go for 80,000 credits each. And so that's quite a bit. And you can trade these credits for new assets. So you can buy, and also artisans. So artisans cost 200,000 credits each. And you can get these really nice replacement assets for the new professions workshop. So that's what you can do with the new assets. They are unbound. Let me see, where are they here? This one. They are unbound, so you can still mail them to another character, and you can also still put them in the guild coffer for in the labor section. So you can still donate them. They're still worth 2,500 guild marks. So if you want to have a stack of guild marks ready to donate to the coffer and to make guild marks, buy some of these assets. How much if you got an epic tool instead of the hammer? Well, you always have this one, and this, well, if you have the Chilton, well, that's the only one that you can have in this situation, because this one you get if you make this item. So if you have the Chilton, if you have bought the Chilton tool, the chance is 63%, and with this one is 58%. So it's a little bit higher with the Chilton tools. If you bought this for your, with the credits that you get if you unlock Masterwork 5 on a different profession. I'll go back to PvP after TR nerf. Is TR still good for PvP? How much credits for each do you think we need if you are going beginning professions in MOD15? If you're beginning professions, well, I would get one of each of the tools. So let me see. You need one. If you're beginning professions, well, all the other tools here down here you can buy actually for a little bit of gold. Or a little bit of silver actually, but if you want to get one of each of the tools, you need, let me see, 1, 2, did I already get that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you need 12 times 5,000, 60,000. And I would get 2 more of the pickaxes, because you need those. So these adamantine pickaxes, you need those for creating RP. So if you want to get 3 adventurers getting your raw black opals, you need a pickaxe for that. Oh yeah, I have the legendary pickaxe, by the way. I traded in one of my tools to get this one. So yeah, this is probably what most people will be doing, getting raw black opals and also slate, because you need this slate whetstones for the other part of the black opal recipe, and this is also pickaxe. So for gathering, I would get 3 pickaxes and one of each of the other tools. So in total you need about 70,000 credits, which is 1 hero. And then you can get everything that you need. You can also get more, of course, if you want to get artisans as well. Congrats, Rob, you just got a new subscriber. Yeah, people, go subscribe with Rob if you want to know everything about Guardian Fighters or PvP. PvP is not my thing, that's Rob's specialty. I recently saw a video where he beat the king of PvP. It's either they are good or I'm bad or both. I don't know. You You mean the Trickster Rogue? Sand Monkey. Join the masquerades. Oh, it's too bad that these things are not worth anything anymore. I can sell them for 50 silver. Well, Trickster Rogues are typically pretty good in PvP, I guess. At least against anything else than Guardian fighters, who just block everything. Let me see. Oh yeah, here's the quest to upgrade your workshop to. Oh no, this is not upgrading the workshop yet. But now we go to the lady where you can get the credits, and these credits are used to upgrade your workshop to level 3 and 4. It looks like a very time consuming to do professions on all 14 tunes I got. Yeah, I'm afraid so, man.
Oh, if it isn't my favorite adventure, your workshop, Master Farms will
Alright.
made up your mind, have you? Looking to sell.
Fill commissions. So here you can see that you can get quite... Well, I don't want to use this one. These South Sea Trading Company credits, you need 500,000 of them for workshop level 3, as I said, and 5 million for workshop level 4. I wouldn't do that on all tunes, especially the last step, but the... hey, there's a lot less in here right now. But everything is worth quite a bit of credits. Somehow there are no potions in here at the moment. I hope they didn't remove that. That will be a bummer. But yeah, professions are going to be a lot more time consuming than they are right now. Legendary Philosopher's Stone is worthless. At the moment, for some reason, you cannot trade in the Philosopher's Stone. Which is a little bit funny because that's the cheapest one. Why are you walking away? That's rude. Will do. So... there is a legendary exchange now, but as you can see, oh, that's just rude again. Where's my retainer? Yeah, so you cannot trade in your Philosopher's Stone at the moment. Would you ever consider posting dungeon runs? I guess so. I already posted the Tomb of the Nine Gods, a little bit of a guide. And I think at some point I also will want to do some dungeon runs with viewers. When I'm on the live server, of course. This is the first time I stream, so I just want to take it easy. It's already hard to keep track with everything that's being talked about in chat. So yeah, but yeah, why not? I could. Making guides on everything, I guess. Can you gather all the resources on alts to make RP? And then transfer to main where you actually make it? Yes, of course you can do that. So you can already... This is of course just for a preview, but everything that you get from gathering, from all professions by the way, at least that's what they said, this is all unbound. So you can transfer to your main and then create the RP there. The only disadvantage is that you have a limited amount of of morale on your main, and at some point you have to replenish it again. So if you have too many bag tunes or profession tunes, you cannot process all of your materials. So that's why it's a good idea to also slowly level up your jewel crafting on the bag tunes. So you can make use of these morale points. But you could, Vikash, you could. And sorry, just got to the stream. Is heroes gonna be worthless in mod 15 for leadership? Well, Anne, leadership is going to be gone, so they're in that sense useless. But before you sell them, I'm getting tea here. Come here. Hot. Ouch. Before you sell them, they are worth 4 times more than the other. I don't want to go in there. Yes, this one. So the heroes, do I still have some heroes on here? No, I don't. That's not cool. But normal assets, so for jewel crafting or leatherworking, they are all worth 20,000 credits. And the heroes are worth 80,000 of these credits, with which you can get new tunes, new tools or new artisans. So I wouldn't say worthless. I will not sell them. Hey agent, nice to see you here, man. Hustle is RP a lot easier to get since the changes to salvage. Easier to get. Well, the nice thing is that you pick up everything automatically now. I know not everyone likes that, but I actually do. So I don't mind that stuff is picked up automatically. And I think if you put the effort into gathering and jewel crafting on all of your back tunes, you can get a lot of the black opals and also the black opals +1. Maybe now I'm really confused. Should you sell your gold ore right now or will wait for mod 15? I don't know what you can make with gold ore. Nick? So epic... No, not epic tools. So the epic tools... Let me go back here. These are the epic assets from now. The epic heroes... So the epic leadership tunes are 80,000. Epic tools are each 5,000. So that's the difference between tools and assets. So gold ore. 1 second. Let's go here. Let's use this. Gold ore. Resource used. Gold ore is only used for gold nuggets. Well, doesn't seem very beneficial. If you can sell them now, maybe it's a good idea to sell them now. I don't know how many gold nuggets you want to make. Anne, you're welcome. Thanks. I would sell heroes now and buy cheapest epic tools. Well, as I said, the epic tools are 5,000 each. The epic artisans are 20,000 each. And the heroes are 80,000 each. Also, if you have... Oh, these are 8,000 now. Okay. I think these are buffed. These were a lot less before. Should we level up jewel crafting on our alts now? If you have the time, you could. But I think it's quicker to level up jewel crafting after mod 15 hits, because you can just spam some of the jewel crafting recipes and be done for the day, instead of having to reset your jewel crafting a couple times per day. I think it's a lot quicker in mod 15. You just spam your 400 morale and then put one of the recipes on repeat, like this. I cannot make this one, of course. Do I have something that I can make? Come on. Wait. Maple lumber. Let's get maple logs. 1 second. Maple logs. So just spam your morale first, and after that, what is wrong? My delivery box is full. Let's see if the bug is still here. No, it's not working now. So after you've spent all your morale, just order and do as many as possible, so you keep leveling your jewel crafting. It will get in the way of your gathering resources that you're also putting in your delivery box, but I think it's quicker. Explain, what do I get from exchanging adventurers for the new artisans? So, exchanging adventurers. I think you mean heroes, right, Lancer? So as I already said, if you have heroes, I don't have any heroes on this toon anymore, but if you have heroes, you get 80,000 of these asset exchange credits per hero, 80,000, and you can get a new artisan for 200,000 credits. So for each 3 heroes, you can get 1 new artisan. If you have 5 heroes, you can get 2 artisans. So it's a 5-to-2 ratio. But these are random as in common, rare, or epic. So it's not guaranteed that you will get an epic artisan in return. Adventurers, not sure, to be honest. I don't have adventurers. But I can see that a tailoring our asset is 8,000, and if the adventure is also 4 times higher than a standard profession asset, then this adventure should be 32,000, I guess. Not 100% sure. I don't have a hero here, sadly, so I cannot tell you. Have they included drops from Timora's lucky enchantment in the auto pickup? I don't think so, but I don't use that one. But there are some utility enchantments that don't auto pickup. Mostly the default drops from mobs, which they drop by default without having a utility enchantment. These also always pick up automatically. Everything else needs to be added one by one, I heard, by the devs. The Snips Wolf, are the materials needed to craft items the same on mod 15 as on mod 14? For the leveling recipes, not at all. They're completely different. For master crafting, mostly the same. So for masterwork, well, this is a new item, so that's not fair. But if you look at the far-touched orb, it's exactly the same as before. These items are exactly the same. Masterwork 1, where we needed some common tools, common items. I don't know if this one used charcoal before, but charcoal is blue now also. I think this one is also changed. You need a copper ingot here. So there are some small changes. But most of the recipes in Masterwork are still the same. Adventures the Blue Hero, yes. So hero is 80,000 and 4 times adventures 32,000. I think so. But as I said, I'm not sure. I don't have adventurers, but that would be the logical thing. Any new gear with very big difference to current ones? Yes. Well, not new gear, but buffed gear. Already showed you that a bit. It's not. I'll show it in Stronghold. So the Masterwork weapons all have been buffed quite a bit. The Exalted Masterwork 3 weapons are level 570, and there is a +1 version of this, which is most likely level 580 then, and not 590 what I thought before, which makes a very big difference in not only the stats, but also the weapon damage. It's a lot higher, so this will be, I think, best in slot, even though the primal weapons give 10% increased damage with the bonus. These will be very good. Other than that, we also have some companion gear here. The Masterwork 1 necklaces. So for example, this raid necklace gives 1800 power and 1400 recovery. It only has one slot, but because of the high power, it doesn't really matter that much. If we compare it to my neck piece here, I have a personalized neck piece. It has equip stats of 433 and 433. If you compare that to 1800 and 1400, the one offense slot that we're missing, actually this is a one defense slot, doesn't really make that big of a difference. The highest success chance for mastercrafting rings, well, if you don't take into account the skill, the chance is, let me go here, do I have my calculation thingy? I do not. I think the maximum is 1100 out of 1500, which would be a 73% chance. And this is with 100 proficiency supplement. So you can have an artisan which has 400 proficiency max, then the forge hammer which gives 600, and a supplement with 100 proficiency. So that's 1100 total. Master crafting 3 rings are, no, they're not 1500. Proficiency is max. Yeah, 1500. It is. So 73%. And this is without taking into account the skill. And the best skill to have here is Dab Hand, because it means that well, if you have the 25%, it means that in 25% of the cases you get 2, which negates your times that you don't get a ring. You get 2 a couple of times. So your chance will be, again, close to 100%, to be honest. Is the beaded restoration ring getting boosted anything like the bronzewood ring? Yes. So the rings are also in here. Restoration ring, right? It's also level 560. It also gets an equip power, which does not work on a companion. But this one also a lot higher equip values. The +1 version is even better than the non-+1. Oh, I don't have them here. Let me go back for a second. Snips Wolf, that's for the normal one. The +1, for the +1 you need to get focus as well, and you cannot have high focus and high proficiency at the same time, because you cannot get a supplement that gives both. Your Forge Hammer gives both. Typically artisans do not give maximum stats for both proficiency and focus. So if you focus on +1, you will get less rings in total, but you will get more +1s, I guess. Oh no, I wanted to show you this. So there are +1 versions of the Masterwork 3 rings. They are item level 570, and they have one of the stat values above 1000, and the other one is 673. So for the restoration ring, that would be over 1000 recovery and 673, what was it? Power. But yeah, for the +1, you need to get a high focus. And here you can see this is Masterwork 3. And with just this, or this one has a very low focus. Let's take this one. This one is a little bit better. So if I get an artisan with 380 focus, which is 20 less than the maximum the maximum that you can get, plus the best tool that you can get, you only have a 2% chance of getting a +1. Now there are supplements. This is the best basic supplement, which gives 100 focus, which raises the chance to 26%. Something else, how you can change the focus is by using high quality materials. I don't have high quality materials here. Let's see. Well, it's hard to show that. I don't have that many materials, especially high quality. I think I don't have any high quality materials here. No, I haven't crafted much here. Oh, I have these adamantine ingots. Used probably here. Here. Yeah. So this will also raise your chance here, but only if you already have a percentage higher than 0 here before that you add this high quality resource. Okay, I think I got everything covered. So I already bought some charcoal here. Delivery box is full, it doesn't help. What a mess. Is this still bugged? Not sure what's happening there. Delivering. For some reason the game keeps remembering if you've created more of these gathering tasks while gone, and somehow it keeps giving even after the box was full. A little bit odd. Actually, let me see. Yeah, there are no +1 of these crates, I guess. The highest chance of getting a +1 for Masterwork 3, so the highest recipes, it's not going to be a lot. And this box is almost full again. That's annoying. About this bug, I already have, man. I don't like it when the game is bugged. I want to have a bug-free MOD15. So I did tell them about this. What about armor reinforcement kits? They're still there in MOD15 and easier, cheaper to make in MOD14 or 15 on consoles, so still got time. I've got good news. If you don't use them yet, they are still in the game, so they've been recently added. Actually last Friday they were added. The commission base is 125,000 AD, so Astrodymes, not rough, but let me see, do I have an artisan here? And this one is minus commission. Okay, so what you can see here is that base is this, but commission percentage influences this AD cost as well. So if you have a minus 75% commission artisan, you can make these armor kits very cheap. And the resources are also not that difficult to get. You don't need a unified element anymore. Or what did you need before? I think a unified element also. which was pretty expensive. You don't need it anymore. So I think that the armor kits are going to get a lot cheaper. Apart from that, another reason not to get them yet is that apart from the base armor kit, you can also get a +1 version. Now this one is still the same as the normal one. That's, I think, a bug which they still need to fix. But if you look at this regeneration jewel, the +1 version has a little bit more stats. I think the item level also has to be 35 here and 38 here and 35 here, 38 here. So it also gives a little bit more item level. But the plus in stats is really nice. And the +1 is actually very easy to make because it only requires 901 focus. As you can see, if I just use a random... this is actually a very bad artisan for focus. 340 is the lowest you can get, or 335, very low. But if you have a forge hammer, you always make a +1 version. Always. So these are not going to be expensive. That's what I'm trying to say. With MOD15, cheap armor kits. Which is a good thing because we get new gear every mod. Hustle, you get artisans from the exchange indeed. You also can get artisans from the Zen market, which gives you this profession's artisan recruitment, which gives you an artisan of choice. The free way of getting artisans is in your workshop table. From time to time, new artisans will walk into your workshop and they will apply for a job. These will not be max level, just like the artisans from from the Zen store and the ones that you get at the start if your profession is max. But these will be lower level, but that's not really a big deal. So here you can see minus 75% commission for an alchemist. I'm not sure whether there's a armor kit in alchemy. There's not. But if you want to make crates of transmuted gold, it costs a little bit of commission. And if you use that minus 75, it's going to be a lot cheaper to make that. So you need a lot less gold to make more gold. Another way of getting artisans, there's one more, is by unlocking profession slots before MOD15. So let me get back in. For some reason it's not here. Let me see, 13. Quest accepted. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it's here. So for each, I already used all of these, but for each profession slot that you have unlocked in the old profession system, so you can get 9 slots total, 1 you get for free. For each additional that you unlocked, you get one of these tokens. For the second and third slot that you unlock, you get a common artisan. For the 4th, 5th and 6th slot you unlock, you get a rare artisan. And for the last 3 you get an epic artisan. And these are all for a profession of your choice. So this is, as far as I know, the only way to get a guaranteed epic artisan. Now these don't work at the moment. I have them here. Oh yeah, that's where I use them. But on preview, these do not know because I don't meet some requirement apparently, which I cannot really believe because I don't have that many artisans here anyway. How many artisans do I have? 7 of 32, so that's not the problem. BT hi. Hi Storm. Not sure if you're talking to me. From old profession box, will we still open the old assets or give us applicants? Well, the old profession boxes will probably give you vouchers, but I will just open a couple. Because I have a couple of profession boxes in my shared bank. And sadly there's no VIP here, so I have to walk to the bank. Where's the NPC to change the old stuff? It's in your workshop. It's in the workshop. So I have a couple of profession packs here. Let's get 20. If I open this, as you can see, the assets that you get from here are going to be vouchers. And you get the old tools as well, which you can trade in at the retainer. You also get Dragon Axe. Oh, some old stuff. Let's put this back in. Maybe for a future video. So Lancer, I think did you mean the with the old stuff, the old assets and resources? Because that's your retainer. Castle Troy, after 3 months into life, how will you obtain the gold you need to craft to scale as you full-time crafter would now? That's a difficult one, Caster. I hope that you'll get gold easier from enemies. Well, auto pickup will help a bit. Maybe it's a good idea to sell uncommon gear to the vendor instead of refining them into RP, because green gear gives quite some gold as well. But I don't have any good tricks anymore, because the Moonsea Salt from the Bloomery will be removed, as far as I heard. Jada Nawas, no idea what that means, man. I know it looks Polish, but not sure. Spencer, do you have any info what Mastercraft vendors will be selling in MOD15? I have no idea. Let me see. I have 2 tunes on preview in a guild. Lancer, yes, you have to finish the tutorial quest up until the pick up from delivery box quest. After you finish that one, oh, this one is also not in the guild. Then it's 2 other ones. So up until the quest where you have to pick up an item from the delivery box, after that quest you will be able to exchange your old stuff. And all gear on preview can't be sold anymore if I'm not mistaken. What do you mean by can't be sold anymore? So do we have? No, we don't have temp structures here. Have you ever played Fish, Feed and Grow? No, I haven't, Rob. I have not. I don't play that many different games, to be honest. Why can we not press N anymore? We can. This is N. So this is the N menu. It still works, but you have to do some intro quest first. Chris, here I've just downloaded the game for Xbox. Any suggestion or recommendation on what class I should start with? It really depends on what you like, man. I did make a video on it. It's a video on the classes. I recommend looking at that video or a similar video of other YouTubers. There are more people who made a video like that. But every class, it's very difficult to tell that. to someone what class they should play. It really depends on what you like, because all classes are very, very different in play style. They're really, really different. Storm, it looks more complicated than before. It's different. So you will need some time to adapt, I guess. I don't think it's really, really difficult. I like that the stuff is sorted now. That really helps. It makes it more, it gives it a better overview. You can also get items for free, and you can collect everything at once also. That's also nice. So there are definitely some benefits of the new system. There are also some benefits of the old system, of course. You can also craft outside of the workshop, by the way, but it will cost a little bit more morale. Thought on preview forums, dev stated all gear drops from mobs cannot be sold for gold, only converted to RP. Can you test? I definitely can test that. I do know that you cannot salvage stuff for AD anymore, but gold I did not hear. Let's go to this place. I don't know. Is there anything similar to a Pally or Warlock of World of Warcraft? I don't really play World of Warcraft, but we have a Pally and a Warlock class. Like a high damage self-sustain class. Well, Pally is very self-sustain. They rarely die. But they are not really high damage normally. Well, I think they get a 20% buff with MOD15. Let's kill some stuff here. Oh, I'm on the one tune on preview that is really weak. This is my latest back tune. Never mind. I'm out. Go away. But at least this tune with item level 2300 has a legendary mount. Let me do that on a better tune. You have to increase the bitrate of your streaming. How do I do that? Bitrate of my streaming. It's now at 2800 kilobit per second. I'm using Streamlabs OBS, yes. Settings, outputs. 1 second. Rob to the rescue again. Wait, where's... Oh, here's settings, outputs, streaming, video bit rates. It's at 2500. But I cannot change it right now because I'm streaming. I will do that for the next stream because I'm already busy for more than an hour and a half. But thanks for the tip. I will change that. So let's go to somewhere. Recommended to play tank or heal. Too many DPS. Very, very true. Paladin is actually very good if you want to go into end game dungeons. They are very wanted, and they can actually take 3 different roles. They can be a tank, healer, or DPS role for getting into a dungeon. So for some reason I got RP there. What's this? Black Pearl. I got RP again. 20 RP. What's that? Aquamarine? What's this? Black Pearl? Well, I don't see any green gear anymore. Ah, here's one. So we get it still? And it goes for 10 silver, 13 copper. Well, I cannot. Oh, bonus RP. Ah, yeah, of course. Smart. I was already thinking that they changed that you get RP instead of green gear. So you can still get the green gear and sell it. Let me see, because I thought, oh no, now it's 1 silver, 1 copper, and if you identify it's 10 silver, 13 copper. So this might also be quite a nice way of getting some additional gold after mod 15 hits. Okay, let me see. Where do I have a vendor here? Let's go to this one. There's no vendor here. I'm very close now. Clear. Alright. Is it in here? That's odd. What's up with the CC? Convert all your AD to gold now. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can also defeat. It's okay. I just go to this one here. Hey, Crazy Kitten. Haven't seen you for a while on preview. So yeah, I can still sell it. 10 silver, 13. So that works. I have a quest says take the items from delivery box, but it doesn't let me take them for some reason. You maybe have to create a new tune on Preview Lancer. The ones that you copied very early on, they're bugged, and if you copy your tune again, this will not happen anymore. So new best in slot gear is just weapons. It's actually weapons. Oh, I don't have my end menu here. Building your poly. What happened to your great weapon fighter? Tired from farming yesterday, the damn new mount. Which mount do you mean? The mount from mod 15? What was I doing? Oh yeah, the new... Oh, the enchanted broom. Oh, one adventure gives 40,000. That's pretty good. 19k pally. Jesus Christ. We're up to 19k already. So for the gear, I did show this before on my stream, but I guess new people come in all the time. Right now I'm using this personalized necklace of piercing. I'm pretty sure it's not the best in slot right now, but after mod 15 we can make this magic necklace. It only has one slot, but it gives a lot of power and recovery, and there are also some different ones. Recovery and regen. I can actually make this one. Let's make one. Let's pick an artisan with high focus. Forge hammer, of course. And let's raise our focus. You have 69% of getting one. I can make two. So I can also get a +1 version of this. Let's make also a non+1 clear. Yep. Oh, I didn't make it at all. That's great. 800 adventurers. You mean over all of your tunes, I guess. Should I run gathering on multiple alts? Well, if you have the gold for it, it's going to be expensive in gold, but I think I will do that at least for a while. There's a few nice pieces of 600 gear. Yeah, that's true. For Poly, I guess it's not that bad to take it, because you don't need the equip bonuses. But where is it? I always get lost here. Epic equip. The Gallant set. You mean this one, I guess. I guess this is pretty nice for a paladin. A lot of HP, a lot of power, good for power sharing. But for DPS classes, I don't think it's worth the extra item level. For what I've seen and the new weapons, of course, if I had all the set, I could be close to 20k item level. 20k? Are you sure? Well, you're well, I guess you're at 19k now. Do you think it's that big of a difference? Well, you can get the new armor kits, I guess, but that's just 3 per kit. The weapons are about 60 or 70 more. You can get, yeah, it's 10 here and there. So maybe. I don't really look that much at high item level. The asset for the possession look expensive as fuck. Oops. The asset for the possession? How many artisans for gathering can I run on one character? You can, well, it's not artisans, but for gathering you can get 3 adventures at a time. So you can have a maximum of 3 gathering tasks. And you cannot rush these. Mod 16, Heart of the Water. Yeah, after Heart of Fire. Yeah, the assets for profession are very expensive. That's because they are a lot more powerful than the current assets. So the current assets are just epic and they give a little bit of speed. But the new artisans give a lot more in terms of skills and percentages and speed and proficiency. Your paladin is a Bernardin. I'm not super familiar with paladins. I'm sorry, Crazy Kitten. I will start when I can get to 25k. Yeah, right. Probably mod 20 Ravencoat. I have Peroviet boons to get. Well, they're very quick to get, so shouldn't be too hard. Can I move artisans from one tune to another? No, you cannot. Not anymore. Not anymore. Good night, Crazy Kitten. See you next time. And maybe I'll see you on preview again. Redeem legacy profession slots unlock. That's the artisans that you get for having profession slots in the mod 14 and before profession system. So you can have 9 slots, and if you have 9 slots unlocked, you get 8 free artisans in the new system. Yeah, sure, Crazy Kitten. I like that. Is it easier or harder to unlock Mastercraft recipes in mod 15? Also asked before, I think if you have to start from scratch, if you haven't done anything yet, it is easier, especially if you have a Forge Hammer, it is a lot easier to do it in the new system. In the old system, with a Forge Hammer, you have 35% chance to make this legendary item in Masterwork 2. If you have a forge hammer in the new system, you have a 77% chance, which is a lot higher than 35. If you don't even have this forge hammer in the old system, I don't even know how low your chance is, but in the new system you still have a chance of 59%. That's without the forge hammer. So in the new system, if you have to start from scratch, it's a lot easier to do it in mod 15. For the higher recipes, I'm not super sure yet. So there's Masterwork 3, 71% chance of recycle, that's not too great. Miracle Worker, Virtuoso, I don't have a dab end here. 10%. Somehow they messed up the artisans. This epic artisan only has 20% and this epic artisan has 10% recycle. Not sure what went wrong there. Are there any changes to Master Explorer maps, different resources? They are almost exactly the same as before. Just one of the maps, I forgot which one, but one of the maps has added ebony logs, I think, to it. Let me check. Ebony log. I think it was ebony log. Skyhold. I think this Skyhold is added. It wasn't there before. So that's new. Fallen. You mean the artisan? No, it's not free. So I think I got this one. Which tune is this? 9. I think I probably got this one from the Zen vouchers here, the Zen packs, which you get for free on preview, but these packs do not work anymore for some reason. So I got it for free on preview, but on live it will not be free. Is that all the item you exchange? Well, you can. I cannot show it on this tune. I have to swap again. You can get artisans by swapping in your old assets and tools. You will get. I feel I'm repeating myself a little bit. So if you trade in your old assets and also old tools, you get these credits, asset exchange credits, and this is one of the way if you use them to buy new assets. You can use 200,000 to buy a new random artisan of a profession of your choice. That's one way of getting artisans. Another way is by redeeming legacy profession slot unlocks. So this means that if you have profession slots unlocked on the old profession system, you get in trade for that, because the profession slots do not exist anymore, you get also free artisans. And the more slots you have unlocked, the more you get. For the last 3 slots, so 7, 8 and 9, you get a guaranteed epic artisan for a profession of your choice. Lancer, that's the same for me. The profession artisan recruitment pack does not work at the moment. I wish it would, so that I can update my artisan overview. So I have a artisan overview here, and I'm slowly trying to update this, but it's not very easy if the pack is broken. Can you see how many guild marks we get for donating Moonsea Salt? I don't know if I have Moonsea Salt on my tunes, man. But I think it's not possible anymore to donate that. Yeah, this is a collection tune. I don't have Moonsea Salt here. And I don't think the Bloomery is up. Nope. I don't have any Moonsea Salt on my tunes as well. So I cannot check that for now. But what I've read in the patch notes is that Moonsea Salt and all the other common resources, and also uncommon by the way, because this is uncommon, they have been removed from the temporary vendors, and those resources cannot be donated in the Stronghold coffer. That was stated in the patch notes. Of course, it's not always true what's in there, but if it's true, you cannot donate it and you get nothing at all from it. All that stuff is get from lockbox. This stuff is getting from lockboxes and collecting on other tunes. It's just a lot of stuff thrown from other tunes together via the shared bank. I bought that. I can't open the other one anymore. I'm a little bit lost in your words, Lancer. So you bought the Profession Artisan recruitment, but you cannot open it. I have the same problem. It's a bug at the moment. Maybe the devs have added that for a reason, because they don't want us to check all the artisans out. Because they are still not random, they just change them one time. And maybe they don't want to make us to make an overview of that. I can't open the other one anymore. Which other one do you mean, man? So if I get a common artisan and an epic artisan, how do I check them out? Hey Jason, how are you, man? Should we stock up on Grandmasters now, or well, Grandmasters still can do everything they can. Yeah, you can still move them to other tunes. You can still donate them to the Stronghold coffer, and you can trade them in for new tools and artisans. I don't know if you should really stock up on it. If you are really interested in getting a lot of guild marks for the future, then I guess yes, but because getting guild marks might be a little bit more difficult in the future. But just for the tools or artisans, I wouldn't do that. If I dismiss an old artisan, can I equip an epic one instead? You don't have to dismiss an old artisan. You can have 32 artisans in total. If you have 32, no new ones will come in, I guess. But what do you mean by equipping an artisan? So I don't have the end menu here. Great. So this dismissing an artisan is something that you do in this menu. Manage. Oh, I don't have any artisans here. That's great. And here you can get new ones. Oh, I still have to do this. That's why. Let's get them. Whatever. Yeah, if you have, you can have 32 artisans total. Or maximum. The devs have mentioned that upgrading your workshop will change this number, but I haven't seen that yet. If you have 32, you cannot get new ones. They will go into your overflow box, which is very annoying. But you can dismiss them, of course, if you select them here. Oh, I cannot dismiss this one for some reason. Maybe it's because I'm still in the tutorial, but at some point you can dismiss them again. Let's see, Carlos, about the new Stronghold Masterwork 3 weapon sets. I know you can acquire them already on their base form. They will be updated on mod release, but do you know if we can get the +1 version already? No, you cannot. The +1 can only be obtained after mod 15 is live. So if you get the Masterwork 3 weapon sets now, you will have a normal one after mod 15 hits. So it will have the updated item level to 560, but it will not be +1. So you will have you will have this default one, 560. But the +1 version is 570. So you say you can up to 32 artisans per character, but only use 3 artisans at once. You can use 3 artisans for gathering. Oh, I cannot do that here yet. But you can use 3 artisans for gathering and 3 artisans for crafting. So you can use 6 at once. But I think it's a good thing to have at least 1 for each profession, at least. Maybe save up a couple to get the ones that you really want. But yeah, you can have more artisans than you need. That's true. So I guess each artisan might be better than the other on a different profession. Well, that's definitely true. Each artisan is linked to a certain profession. But each artisan also has a different specialty. Let's say it like that. So for some recipes, it's a good thing to have a low commission, for example. So let's go back here. If you want to make, let me see, what do I have here? Oh, that's nice. Okay, so here I have a -75% commission. If you have a -75% commission, this asset is only level 19. Well, that's something you can level up. But the skill in some cases does not matter. In some cases, it's actually nice to have a very big benefit in the commission part. For example, if you want to make these armor kits. If you have a -75% commission, let me actually calculate that. You have the armor kit will only cost you 31,250 Astro Diamonds. So that's why I think, yeah. So that's why I think armor kits will be very cheap after mod 15, because they're easy to make, only require low focus, low proficiency, and if you have the right artisan, which with -75% commission, which is the best for armor kits, then this will be very cheap, and you can make a lot of AD with that, I guess. For other recipes, mostly masterwork, it's better to have the dab hand skill instead of looking at the low commission. Are there supplements outside the ones you can make in alchemy? No, the alchemy has all of the supplements, but some of them I cannot make yet. So there are a lot of supplements here. They're all called the same thing, but they're using this maker's bounty or philosopher's bounty or whatever, and I have no idea how to make this. But these supplements actually give a skill and another bonus. And there's actually also some supplements that give 3 things. Also speed. Let me see, where is it? Do you have a table for the purple artisans? I am making a list of all of the artisans, but as I said, now that the bags are all broken, all of the Zen packs, artisan recruitment packs, they're all broken. It's very difficult to get that. I can only get 4 artisans per toon that I get through the intro quests, and they take way too long to really grind that. And I guess the names for these artisans are general for everyone. Do you know how many purple artisans there are? I think there are about 6 per profession. So the names did not change. There are 10 common artisans for each profession, 10 rare ones, and 6 epic ones. It's just that the values have changed for some reason. They have changed it. And now some common artisans have a 25% on their skill. Really weird. I think that will be changed at some point, so I'm not sure if I should grind this out right now. But the names are all the same, and they are the same for everyone. What happens to the bags of gems, jewels, and crystals? From what I've heard, you can still use them to level up something, but I haven't seen that work yet. I think I have a couple on another tune. I think 14 I got through. Let me check. Here I have 20 of each. But there are no recipes for that. I don't think they added that yet. And all my professions are level 70, of course. But it might be that you can also level up your artisans with those. Does it say something in the tooltip? I don't think they did something with those yet. We'll wait and see. Maybe next Friday they add something for this. Gone, I guess. Not sure what you mean, Storm. Lancers, let's say I have 6 purple artisans for armor smithing. I will be using one of the 6 that give me the best benefit for the task. Yes, so you always want to pick the best artisan for the task. I don't think you need 6 for each profession. Probably 2 or maybe 3 per profession is more than enough. You cannot have 2 of the same artisans, indeed. And that's also the way how you can at some point guarantee that you get the artisan that you want. If you keep opening the Zen packs, you keep getting a new unique one until at some point you get the one that you want. Will your sheet document will be available soon? The last one I found is weaponsmithing. Indeed, that's level that's version 2.0. Version 3.0, I'm still working on that. I'm doing a lot of work on that. And it will be available at some point. Don't worry. I will make everything available. But I want to make it a decent version when it's usable. I don't like it if it's half-assed. Jonah, nice to see you as well, man. When does MOD15 come out? Somewhere start of November. I don't know the exact date, but somewhere in the first half of November. At least on PC, of course. November 6th. Thanks, Nick. Stronghold crates are there yet, Janne. We only have the AD Stronghold crates. I don't have them on this tune. I'm not gonna swap again. But the AD Stronghold crates can be made in Gathering, level 70. And the gold crates are here. Those are the 2 that we have. There's no other ones, so no gems yet. Not yet. But they might be added at some point. I'm not sure. If they added AD, I can see them. I can see them add gems as well. Thanks for joining, Pichu. How much do those crate give? These give 5 gold per crate, and you make 3 at a time. So it is 15 gold for 75 silver price and some raw stuff. And the AD crates, can I see them on this? Yeah, I can. The AD crates, you make 2 at a time, I think, and they give 1 astral diamond. So yeah, that's nice. What's the deal with morale? Do I get morale each day? Lancer, your morale is reset to 400 every day on every one of your toons. So I already use a little bit here. So every day you get your morale reset to 400. Even if you use everything or nothing, it goes back to 400 at the start of the day. And if it's 0, you cannot rush anymore. But you can buy new morale at your retainer. And it costs 100 AD per morale. And you can buy it in stacks of 50 morale, 150 and 300. But these are all the same AD per morale. If you are in your workshop, do you get zone chat from Protector's Enclave? Oh, that's a good question. Do I have zone chat here? No idea. It's typically very quiet in Protector's Enclave on preview. So I don't know, Spencer. If anything, we get zone chat from Protectors. I don't know. I really cannot tell. I'll be back in an hour or so if you're still streaming. I don't think I will be streaming in an hour, man. I need to work tomorrow and it's 20 to 11. But thanks for joining anyway. I think I'll be stopping the stream in about 15 minutes, I guess. This is actually very, very hard work, I must say, streaming. How do you do that, Nick? If you're still there. Tasty treats collected, 8 out of 50. Yeah, that's the thing. I also got 8 out of 50. So slow. Yeah, I'm not gonna farm those on preview. That's just silly. Yeah. I don't know. Do you also stream, Vikash? I'll just go do these quests. Thanks, Spencer. I appreciate the support, man. Wait. Black Lake Job Fair. Am I blind? Oh, I'm Black Lake, of course. I like to see others suffer. Rude, man. So apparently the Heart of Fire enchantment wasn't really a hoax anyway. Apparently you get a rank 14 at some point doing one of the campaign quests. But I never did the campaign that far, to be honest. Luckily we can skip that cutscene. But yeah, at least the start of this campaign is so easy. In Black Lake.
What do you want? I assume, really? You know, Acquisitions Incorporated might not be a good fit then.
So, who of the streamers here
People running in fear.
You look like you
know Acquisitions Incorporated? Anyone ever seen the
we're all about cultivating
YouTube
positive.
videos of them?
If you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life, which will become. I used to be a
2 rank 14s, yeah, from the
all that tunnel behind me.
anniversary event as well, I guess. Destroy the cold wagon. Level 15 enemies. Isn't it nice? So how much gold do these give? 34 silver. On a 0 to 10 scale. Luckily I don't do the Cradle of the Death God that often, but it's very annoying. I totally agree. They should make all the cutscenes skippable. But yeah, seeing the baby drop, I've seen that plenty of times. Why? Okay, that's odd. But I will be very annoyed by the cutscenes of the professions, especially if I will do the professions on all of my backtoons. Seeing those cutscenes 53 times, I'm not gonna enjoy that. So that will be definitely a 10. If that's the most annoying. At 12. Add new stuff to Underdark. Yeah, I don't know.
Two things. First of all, I appreciate your help. With all
But with the current Masquerade of Liars, you have to also do some stuff in the Underdark. But yeah, that's really basic. Okay, see you, Sage. Yeah, they have removed quite a few cutscenes, at least made them skippable. Also the Thayan layers, the Dread Ring layers, you can skip the cutscenes there. Some other epic dungeons, they have done that. Valindra's Tower, I think, also. Heart of where did all the gold go, indeed, man. 5 gold for 1 Masterwork 3 craft. That's crazy. Heart of all hearts. Okay. This other reused dungeon. My armor smithing is level 10. How can I see the items at level 70? you can turn on this option, preview future recipes, which shows you all of the recipes until level 70. I don't think it shows the masterwork recipes, but it will show you the recipes up until level 70. So it's here on the options. Yeah, Mastercraft 3 indeed you can buy, but you will still miss Mastercraft 1 and 2. But Mastercraft 3 indeed you can buy, and then you can also see those recipes. I guess there will still be a 2x refining stones event on, but yeah, you cannot make new leadership bags. The gathering stuff, I don't think you can do gathering indeed from this menu. So gathering you need to always do in your workshop, which is a little bit annoying. So you can do everything except that. You can pick up stuff, you can craft, you can see your orders and cancel them, but you cannot do gathering. Whoops. Another unskippable cutscene. Let's go here. Yeah, you can. You can. You do need the sending stone for that. Yeah, the sending stone. I don't have it yet on this tune, but if you have the sending stone, you can pay a delivery fee and then collect the items from the delivery box remotely. So far, how many free rank 14 in jam we got? I think only one from the anniversary event, the 5 years anniversary. So this is going to be the second one. It's not completely free like the anniversary one. You have to do a campaign for it, but it's as free as it gets, I would say. We can finally put a 2x gold event in the game. Yep, indeed. It will be very welcomed.
But there's a ton of centipedes in there, so that's a plus. Let me fill out your forms and you can head to our local headquarters in Protector's Enclave. I'll message them to let them know you're coming. Then you can start your orientation course.
Well, rangers are the coolest, of course.
Welcome to this orientations down in the basement. We've crafted an acquisitions incorporated experience that's top of the line. I'll meet you down there.
Where do I go
Here's
now?
a stone of sending.
Complete your
to allow
orientation.
active members to contact you. They're usually 20 gold, but don't worry.
I think it's
They'll
down
take
here.
a check.
So here are some fun quests for the new campaign. There are some cool transmutes added in the game. I think you mean from the event, right? Those are old transmutes that you could get before, but you can get them again. It's It might be the last time that you can get them. Oh, I mean... Sorry, missed again. Did you already answer my last question? Let me check, Vikash. So yes, you can get items from your delivery box remotely. Was that the question that you mean? I cannot do it on this tune because I don't have the sending stone. But if I would have that and you do that with the quests at the retainer, then you can get them remotely. Do you need to level multiple different professions on the same character to craft every recipe for a profession in mod 15, or can you just focus on one and still do all the recipes? Let me process that question. Well, some resources you craft in different professions. So it's better to have them on the same character. But of course you can always transfer your resources to another character and then continue there with the recipes. So you can get one profession specialist on each toon, which might be a good thing for the new mod because of the artisan and the way that works. But yeah, it is possible. For my great weapon fight, I found some nice swords from the professions. I guess that would be in weaponsmithing. You mean low level ones? Swordbreaker. Preview. Let's put a sword on my Hunter Ranger. Why am I wearing a mask? Oh, this is of course. After seeing the professions rework, what is another big system in the game you would like them to change going further? Good question, man.
It's been a while since.
Let me think about that one. While this unskippable cutscene runs.
The sooner you can come back with a bunch of money. Let's see.
Huh. Well, the refinement system has gotten a good upgrade, so I'm pretty happy about that one.
You have to pay extra for these sparks. Welcome, intern, to acquisition.
I don't really know, to be honest. Well, yes, I do know an answer. It's actually the fashion mechanism, the fashion system. I have said this before in other videos, I guess, but I would like them to make a fashion system where you can just unlock fashion and put it over your gear without having to transmute your stuff every time. So you just buy fashion and you have it unlocked and you can put it on and off whenever you want over your gear. That would be really cool. The current fashion system does not attract me in any way.
I'm just gonna tell you what you already know. That take
You can preview the weapons indeed. Press on combat animation. Oh, that's the offhand to see the weapon. Which profession do you think is the most valuable in mod 15 so far? I think I will have to pick jewel crafting here. Mostly because it will be the replacement of leadership. So gathering is not the replacement of leadership, it's actually jewel crafting, because that's where you're going to make your refinement points.
Okay, honestly, yeah, I appreciate the note. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4! Acquisitions! No, they're already...
I cannot do anything in the cart. So this is a very long cutscene, you could say. Alright, we crashed. Spoiler alert, by the way. Dre, I think so. It's going to be quite a pain with unskippable cutscenes, but I'm going to try. Let's get this owlbear. So yeah, I'm going to get jewel crafting on the back tunes. They are all level 0 jewel crafting, so I have to level it up. But I think I will also do that. So I will slowly level up jewel crafting after mod 15. So I'm not going to do it right now. I'm just getting all the leadership back still, as much as I can. And after mod 15 I will put them to work on the gathering. And when they have gathered some stuff, I will use my morale on the jewel crafting profession.
Wait! Stop this! Yeah, I mean, if you have a minute.
What's going on down here? I'm trying to do stuff.
Such a nice boss to have. Alright.
Thank you for your service.
No, I have to go out here. Why does the quest line show me
Head
there?
upstairs.
So I think I'm going to turn in this quest, and then I think I'm going to call it a day for today. Thank you all for joining.
Welcome
It's
to
been very not boring. I was afraid that I would maybe not have any viewers or very few, because this is my first stream. So thanks everyone for coming. I appreciate it, and see you in the next video or next stream. Good night, guys.